Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. So the message comes in a form of a vision. In this vision, I saw a woman that was angry. Okay, she was upset. She was frustrated, flabbergasted about a social media post. And then I heard God speak and say, "You're in line to insult a general." The scripture comes from Jeremiah 36 and 32. Jeremiah took another scroll and gave it to his secretary, Baruch, son of Neriah. He wrote on it, Jeremiah's dictation, all the words contained in the book which Jehoiakim, king of Judah, had burned in the fire, and many others of the same kind in addition. God said there was somebody that was trying to rewrite what God said. They wanted to, what God said, when God anointed you, He called you. And there was somebody that was upset about God's ruling and they wanted to throw it in the fire. And God said, you know what he did? He decided to rewrite it exactly the way that he rewrote it. He added a few extra things on there and he put it right back to where it's supposed to be. Baby, and they mad, they upset, they frustrated, they flabbergasted, they just don't understand. They are so mad. God says the blasphemy of them to feel as though God has to ask them if it's okay for him to call somebody. The audacity for them to feel, for them to utter from their lips that someone that God chose is someone that is not of God. The utter nonsense. God says that he is seeking judgment upon them for what they have done. He is seeking judgment upon them because they are so filled with the evil. They are filled with demons. They are filled with the devil. And they think that being competitive with you is putting them in a position where they are going to get everything. God says no, it's enough on this earth for everybody. It is no need. Why? Like, God would not put that up in us. This is something that is the works of the devil. It is obvious. I have spoken about this so many times. God is not the maker of competitiveness and competition, especially to an extent where you are deliberately trying to destroy someone by the works of witchcraft and by the works of, uttering lies and gossip. No, why would, God, this is something that is the opposite of what God says. God says you should treat your neighbor the way you want to be treated. And nobody wants to be treated in such a way where God calls them to do something and their neighbor is trying to say, well, I don't think God called you to do that. Well, I don't think that's right for you because that's what I'm doing. God calls several people. God is not going to just call one. God is not going to just call people that a certain person likes because they friends with them so they can be the only people that, nah. God said he ain't called them to be no gatekeeper to his kingdom. No, he didn't. He didn't call them up to be someone that people got to go through them in order to get to God. God said they don't get up out his way and stop playing with him. Period. God said get on up out his way and stop playing with him about what he said. He said what he said and he mean what he said. It don't matter how mad they get. They can throw it in the fire as many times as they want to. And guess what? It's going to come out exactly as God wrote it. And he going to add a few more things in there. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.